Now, Les, MAN has sold many more SCR-equipped engines versus EGR engines. How do you account for this?
Primarily, it's a simpler system, and as we've always told our customers, it's one of those issues that is easier to use, and it's primarily the amount of ECA time you're going to spend. If you're going to spend a lot of time in the ECA, then it might not be the right solution. But if you're, most of these are ocean-going vessels, coming in and going back out again, SCR is probably the right choice.
What have you observed in terms of component wear when burning gas versus burning diesel?
It's not, obviously the gas is not as harmful to the engine as the gas is, but it's there's more components. So while there's less issue with the amount of damage that might take place in the usual burning, there's more components, so it's sort of a toss-up in terms of your cost at the end of the day.
Now, one of the questions you fielded in the open discussion was whether engines have reached the limits of their efficiency.
Yeah, well, we strive to be as efficient as we can. I mean, that's ultimately what what we are based on, and we're pretty close now. We're going to be looking at other things, the various after treatments, and using heat and various other ways to maximize our efficiency. But internal combustion, we're pretty close to the point where it's going to be extremely incremental.
Now, you spoke approvingly of ammonia-fueled engines, and you indicated 2022 could be a significant year.
Very much so. Yep, we're looking very much at having at least thoroughly on the test bed going through with the ammonia engine, making sure that we know what the issues are and how it will work. But we're looking certainly by mid-20s to have an engine out operating in the field.
And finally, Les, we're talking at the conclusion of day one. We know the lights have just been turned off. How would you characterize the first day here at the conference?
Very interesting, excellent presentations. The interaction from the moderator and the questions was really excellent. It's the first time I've seen it, and I was very impressed. The instant polls and just the questions coming back and forth. Very impressive.